Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is the Captain speaking here on Captain Clyde's MTG News, and we got some news today to go over. We're going to compare two card products that have come out, or on the way to come out, Disney's Lorcana and Grand Archive. Yes, I am shilling for Grand Archive. I love the game, and I want to compare this pros and cons to Lorcana, another highly anticipated game that has not yet come out, but done a lot of promo work, and we've actually covered on the channel. So, let's get into it. So we're going to start this off with Lorcana. So Lorcana, um, sleeve booster pack art bundle set of three. So a sleeve booster pack is what you would see for, let's say, Magic the Gathering, right? So basically, you get these three. They come in a hanger. You get one pack per at $44. So you're basically paying $11, $12 a pack for a sleeve pack lot. I only bring that up because we're going to individual stuff later. So also in Lorcana, what you have is you have these starter decks. A Lorcana starter deck, 37.48 on average. Um, that price has not changed. I've been tracking this for about a month now. The Lorcana prices haven't really changed. They're high. They're staying high. They're not going down. That could be from people not knowing how much there's going to be, people's riding the hype train of how much the product's going to be worth. But we've also already talked about a lot of that stuff in a previous video, but at the end I'll sum it up for you about why I don't like this. So, this is what a starter looks like for Lorcana. Now, if you compare this to a starter deck from Grand Archive, you can get a Grand Archive starter deck for $18, half the price of Lorcana. So you're basically paying 18 extra dollars just because it's got Disney on it. Is that really what you want? I mean, let's be honest. I know it's Disney, I know it's cool, but remember, Disney said there's never going to be a reserve list, so they will constantly reprint cards. So there's not, in my opinion, not going to be a need for cards right now because you can get them whenever you want because they're just going to keep printing them. So with no reserve list, we're going to see how that plays out for them. So, again, here you have it. Now, we've compared starter decks. Let's talk about starter deck prices. So here, the Lorcana starter decks, I'm not going to bore you with. Their price has been flat since they came out. They really haven't changed. Grand Archive decks, since they've been on TCG Player, as you can see, have done nothing but go up. Now, this is 167. What this includes is this entire bundle of 369 decks. So most people aren't going to buy that. But remember, this set here was, it looks like around 110 to begin with for, 9 starter decks. It's now coming in at 167, and they're selling, look right here, 516, 517, buying whole boxes of 3 starter decks apiece because people want to play this game. It is insane. Now, let's move on to something else. A booster pack of Lorcana. We can see here, this is what pack's going to look like. Um, so $11 a pack. If that's the price when this product comes out, that is insane. That in Magic terms for you Magic players out there, if you just want to compare it to a Magic pack, that's the kind of price you pay for a premium product from Magic. Their normal products are anywhere from $3, $4, $5. This is double that. This is the kind of stuff you expect to pay for like Modern Horizons, Iconic Masters, so forth and so on. Now, since then, Magic has raised a lot of its prices, but still, this is in that price range as their first set being a premium product, even though they're saying that they'll reprint whatever they want. So, how can it really be premium? So, next we move on to the sleeve. This is what I told you earlier. You could get all three for 44, one for 14. So, you technically save like $8 buying a set of three, but still, this is just the same thing I just showed you, but it's $14. So, eh. Also, too, let me take a step back and remind you guys. Notice here it says 12 additional game cards. So there's only 12 cards in a pack, not 15 like you see in Magic or the other sets. So, again, high premium. So, as we move forward again, here's a Lorcana box. So, this is the first chapter booster box, $192.82. This is a price of, again, a premium product if you compare it to like Wizards of the Coast. And remember, these are not 15 card packs. They're 12. So it's going to be harder to get these cards. So you're going to have to buy more, which means they're going to endlessly reprint this because, again, no reserve list. They can reprint whatever they want, but charge you more for it. At $192 a box, that is a steep entry rate into a card game. I mean, it really is just absurd because how are you supposed to get these cards paying that kind of money? I mean, we've got Lord of the Rings, the specialty product from Magic coming out right now that is cheaper than this. They're coming in at 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, but it's still, that's a premium product, Lord of the Rings, for the older formats, not this. So, again, high entry point, don't like it. Next, Grand Archive boxes. Now, here's the story of the Grand Archive boxes. As you can see, they're currently going for $100. So they started off at $100. You can see here, they dipped as low as like 89 on TCG Player. Some places were selling them for 86. But as you can see, as the games come out and people have started playing, there's been nothing but an increase. There's a small dip here because people are trying to offload it thinking it's not good. But people are buying this stuff, and a lot. You see here, there's only 10 listings for this product right now when I took this picture. And you can see that people are buying and paying up to 107. Now, most of them are around 100, but this is probably somebody who only trusts certain sellers. And hey, I'm cool with that. You want to pay extra $10 for somebody that you know, support them. They're your boy. Hey, props to you. So, again, this is just more evidence that Grand Archive is really taking off and is really becoming its own game moving forward. Something else I'd like to show you guys is here's the listings of Grand Archive. Now again, you can see here, here's the 107 that was probably bought. They have 23 of them. This is a trusted seller that somebody probably likes dealing with. But if you look, there's one box at the time of this filming that was $99. After that, it goes to 105, 105, 107, 109, 114, 110. And this is the majority of the price listings. I mean, once we get above 110, it's just whatever, because these boxes came out at around $90 a box. So as far as an entry point goes, for 2 boxes of this product, you can get 1 box of Lorcana. All right? And that is honestly just absurd when it comes to entry point. And, if you look at the Donna Ashes boxes, there's 24 packs per box, just like the Lorcana boxes, I believe. So, like, you're getting the exact same thing for half the price. And it really caters to that anime style theme, and the game mechanics are really cool. Now, I haven't gotten into game mechanics Lorcana yet, and we'll do that in a different video. What I'm trying to describe right now for you guys and give you a review of price point entry versus what are the cards worth. So, when you look at this, for me, Grand Archive, if you're into anime and into a good game and that you want a cheap entry into, this is probably your jam. Lorcana seems to be very expensive. It appears people are propping the price up because it's got Disney on it, which is going to make it hard for anybody to get into. We've seen this with Flesh and Blood before, where when Flesh and Blood started getting big, large retail stores held back product to drive price up so they could get higher profit margins, which then caused it to crash back during the Monarch era of the boxes, and it just destroyed the market. And because of that, Legend Story Studios changed how they did their distribution model so that stores can't do that anymore. And it really caused those stores a lot of issues in the long run, with your, TV ice ball people, which eventually caused them to go out of business and open something called, Card Shop Live. But anyway, point being, I do believe that compared to Disney Arcana, or Lorcana, Arcana, versus Grand Archive, I'm going to go with Lorcana being at probably a C-. Here's why. It's got the IP, it's got Disney, it's got the colors and the pictures and the things that you want if you like Disney. We don't know about the gameplay yet. And I'll only say that because I can go over the video of how to play the game, but Until all the cards come out, we don't know if the mechanics are busted, are they good, are they underutilized. Lots of things to go over there, right? So the big plus for Lorcana, A plus for IP, C minus for card pricing, close to a D. Um, and the only reason it's not lower is I need to see how they handle this no reserve list policy. Um, where if they just mass produce and mass print cards so that everything loses value, then that rating is going to change. But that's where it's at now. Also with Lorcana, um, there's no tournament structure or anything yet. So on tournament structure, I'd give them an F because they just don't have one. Um, Flip side, Grand Archive, um, IP, um, probably a B minus. It's anime style. Anime is huge, but they are making their own storyline. Um, so as that storyline develops, that IP may grow with that. But right now it's only a B minus because what really drew me into the game, you tell me what you guys think, was the art. Just the art in general was so breathtaking and so sweet that it went to a B minus for me without the storyline. Now that they're actually going to do a storyline and have all that, I could easily see it being up there with Lorcana once people start getting into it. But if people don't get into it or the storyline goes bad, probably B minus. Okay, now tournament structure. Grand Archive does have a tournament structure. They have local plays at all stores. They're really pushing it hard. They're even coming up. Stay tuned for a video soon. Probably tomorrow. I heard they're going to post. Well, tomorrow I'm going to post it, but they're going to come out with an actual, what we call in Magic the Pro Tour circuit for Grand Archive already. So for that, without seeing it, B minus because at least you have something, right? Price point for entry, A plus. These are cheaper than Magic boxes. Yeah, you get a few less cards, but these cards have a higher value. And as you can see, these box prices are going up quick. So this is not a fluke because people are buying this stuff. And I've played the game. The gameplay mechanics are fun. I give the gameplay mechanics a B plus easy. We'll have to see as more sets come out what that means as far as gameplay mechanics, because some mechanics are abusable but not necessarily broken yet. But as more cards come to the game pool, we'll have to see how that goes. So overall, I give Grand Archive probably a B plus overall. And Lorcana, I'm really looking around like C to C minus totally, just because the price point is just so much of a barrier. It's a barrier in Magic. We talk about it all the time. So coming out with a card game that is twice the cost of Magic seems really hard to get people to just buy into it. So there you have it. That's what I think. I just want to give you guys some news on what's going on inside Lorcana and Grand Archive. Don't forget, Grand Archive's got a new set coming out, Fractured Crown, in August. I can't wait for that pre-release. And I can't wait to go to my local store and play some Lorcana this weekend. Or not Lorcana, sorry, Grand Archive. Ugh. But I'm really excited about Grand Archive. I'm really on board. And I got some. I went so far. I bought more boxes. So basically, I've bought as much Grand Archive as it would take to buy 6 boxes of Lorcana. Actually, less than that because I could buy 6 more boxes of Grand Archive, which is 18 boxes. It would cost me as much as it would cost to get Lorcana. Ew. Anyway, so look for those openings coming on the channel here, starting around right after we wrap up the sad but necessary aftermath box opening videos. I don't even want to go there. But anyway, so thanks a lot for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. I hope this was some knowledge that you liked. I hope if you want some more, feel free to email me. Links in the description, along with eBay, the Patreon. It's all in there. Put some comments down below. At the end of the day, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps keep the channel going. Until next time, be kind. I hope to see you across from the game table. Maybe this weekend playing some Archive.